Tobacco is a hell of a thing. Breathes new life into a man, even as it kills him. If my damn past doesn't get me, I'm pretty sure this bastard will pull it off. Now, where the hell was I? Oh. Much to your dismay, I'm sure. Sunderland starts the next day, kicking the door off the damn bar. Poor old girl deserves better than that, but of course Sunderland don't much care. He starts off with his usual bravado, or as it's more commonly known around these parts, crap. Some nonsense about Locke's and Yiski's incompetence, if I remember correctly. Skyraider strolls in after and starts talking with his bud Sunderland. Those two went way back. Through bad times or good, those two had been pissing each other off and making each other laugh in equal measure. With those two in the bar, the whole place livened up, even with poor Yiski grumbling about the door as he tried to patch it up with some spare hinges. Siren and Zill walk in shortly after each other. The door falls off the hinges. Yiski's quick job not quite holding up to the bustle of bar life. Siren was showing the wear and tear of a heavy night's drinking, which the boys, of course, quickly cured with another pint. Zill made a quip about Skyraider's repairing ability, which the poor boy starts to protest, before realizing everything the Admiral said was true. Some accusations about trials and court cases are brought up. A ridiculous thing to have in this day and age, trials, but then we like having order, don't we? Regardless, confusion and a general pissing contest on who had the largest charges takes up the next hour. Even our Honorable Admiral joins in. Sunderland, he gets drunk quickly tonight, making up for all the time in the morning that not a drop passes his lips, I suppose. Stands up and starts swinging his flare gun around again. The others manage to talk him down after pointing out how much booze would be lost if this place went up. Honestly, if you'd so much as smelt the liquor served there, you'd think it was a good deed to send that place up in flames. Finally, Borderline strolls in for the night, and true to his name, he's been mixing dragon peppers in his fuel for a bit of extra punch. Naturally, this resulted in a hole in his ship, a hole in the docks, and a hole in a few of his crew. Not that it fazed that powder-crazed loon, of course. Let me divert for a second. Now, I've seen my share of horrors. Hell, all the fellas at that bar had seen horrors that would have caused whole towns to uproot in fear. But there's one horror out there that beats them all. I've only been on the receiving end of this once, and by the gods, do I want to make sure it never happens again. This so-called horror, you ask? Yiski with a Gatling gun, coming after you to collect your bar tab. The man looks like something straight out of hell, lugging a gun nearly as large as he is, wearing a smile just a tad too large for his old face. He laughs at the people who refuse to pay. Yiski takes his payments one way or another, and it typically only takes a few people leading the other before the rest pay up proper. Usually only takes him a few bullets for his patrons to find the cash they previously didn't have. Luckily for all involved, this day ends quietly. Yiski heads out for a spell to collect some tabs, but none inside are on his list. Again, lucky. Chat continues late into the night. Sunderland makes an ass of himself, with Skyraider in hot pursuit of the title. The Admiral takes it all in his stride, and Siren continues to find a place amongst these old dogs. Now, this all might seem a little pointless to be telling you, but it's not these first few nights that are the point of the story, after all. This is just to introduce our players. It's what comes in the next few days that's a little more exciting.